Insightly CRM tutorial for beginners, how to use Insightly. Hello guys, Celia here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to use Insightly software for CRM. Basically it's pretty easy, just follow these steps I do to not make any mistakes. So as you can see, Insightly has some different products, but in this case we are going to speak about only the CRM. So they have a lot of different integrations here with like different AI and different services, so it will be pretty helpful for us if we are just starting. So in order to create our Insightly account, we need to visit insightly.com and then just click on Try CRM Free in the right top corner right up here. So after that, we'll go to this page where we need to fill our first name, last name, email address, and of course our password. And after that we'll go to next page, which looks like this. Here is our workspace, but before starting we need to fill some data. Firstly, we need to input our organization name. Let's input the name of our channel you are looking for now. Then number of people in our organization, let it be 1, 2, 5. Our organization industry, education, and our phone number. We can input any phone number we use. So let's go. So after that, a little bit more, invite your team. We can just input first name, last name, and email address. If you have a team, it will be suitable for you to send an invite by filling this data. So when everything is done, we are going to this page, which is our Insightly CRM workspace. So we have left side menu here, our search in the top of the screen, and in the right side we also have plus icon. We can add new task, new contact, new organization. Pretty simple because we don't have to navigate in this menu basically. Also some notifications and our account data right up here, so we can use it for customer success, for help, for some other things, and we can also change the system settings here. Also, if you are going to buy some paid plan, you can add billing information right up here. So we'll start from the home page. As you can see, there is a lot of statistics here, all about total sales, sales pipeline funnel, top sale reps, and so on. There are a lot of different information here, total sales by rep and so on. We can change this workspace to customize. We can just simply click on this icon here. We can clone card, we can refresh card, and so on. We can also change the position of every single target here, so it will be pretty for you to customize it for yourself to make it more comfortable to use. So you can choose in any order you need, you can do. We can also click for some of these cards to find more more information about this category. For example, if you're going to speak about total sales, we can just simply click on this icon and we'll come to this page where we can find total sales value and so on. We can change some graphs, add some filters, and do some other stuff. So this is pretty helpful if you are going to watch for all of our stuff, going to find out what's going on with our company. Homepage is pretty helpful. So the next thing is a task. Here we need to add different tags for us or for our team. So here we can find the table with task name, percent complete, responsible, who is responsible for this task, due date, who is the task owner, and of course the status. So basically we can just simply click on that our task was completed, and after that it will be marked as a completed task. In order to create, we need to click on a new task in the right top corner here, and then just input the necessary data such as task name, assigned to, category, due date, start date, and so on. There is a lot of different fields we can input, and what's really interesting that we can add some description here, attach some files, links, and so on. So in order to work with your team to don't have any gaps, it's pretty helpful. The next folder is about contacts here. So here's our customer contacts. As you can see, also different sections: name, title, phone, email, and tag list. What can we do here? Basically add a new contact with our new customer. we can view for every single customer here. If we'll click, for example, for this guy, we can see all the information about our customer, like Aaron Lang, like email, phone, some other stuff. We can also scroll down to find like information when this contact was created and so on. We can like add some actions, we can edit contact, we can change contact image, we can delete this contact, basically a lot of other stuff. We can export it, export to MailChimp, or just like clone, delete, and so on. We can also like add some tasks, as we already said. For this contact, we can add events, we can add activities, and basically so on. So it's pretty helpful, you know. We can also filter our clients here. We can add some like filters and add some stuff. This is a way of how can we deal with our contacts folder. On our organization, the same way, like organization name here, phone, billing street, billing city, billing state, billing country. We have the option to like add new organization by simply adding some information like organization name, phone, fax, website, LinkedIn, Facebook, some address information, additional information, description information, and so on. If you click on any single like organization, we can find much more information about local weather, local time even. So we can find the related activity, news, all the like stuff which depends to this correct organization we can find right up here. And I think it's pretty cool that we can click and just find all the necessary information we are going to like use or we need to find. In leads folder right up here, we can find all of our leads. Also like different sections, name, title, what is interesting, like lead status here. We can even like sort them by lead status if you click on this icon. So if we're open, we need to like do something with them basically. Also the opportunity to like add a new lead, simply in the right top corner. We need to add all the lead information, which is pretty like easy, you know. Just input everything we like know about this guy, and we can use it as a lead information. If we click on any guy, we can also like find a lot of information like lead status, which is like really important. We can just change it to like contacted, for example, change status, and now it was like contacted. Basically, we can find the email, we can add some actions, really interesting. We can like email this lead and do some other stuff. If you want to deal, for example, with some of these guys, we can just simply click on them, choose them with these checkboxes, and then we can see there are a lot of different like things. Bulk edit, add tags, add activity set, send email, which is pretty cool. We can just use send email and send this email to every single guy here. Manage these leads and change record owner. Also, the same way is with like opportunities here. We have like pipeline, organization, opportunity, forecast, close date, and user, which is like responsible for this. As you can see, we can like even filter them or do some other stuff, add new opportunities, and so on. Also, there is like projects folder here. We can like add projects and like add the information, view all the information here. Also like emails, calendar, and dashboard. Sometimes these things are really important. And also like reports here. So here we can find all of our reports. If we'll talk about prices, we can see that there is like plus plan, professional, and enterprise. You can find all the differences in pricing area, but here we can find like in the professional we have like lead assignment and routing and schedule outboard emails. So this is the difference, and as you can see, professional plan is the most popular. So you can try with like 3 trial for 13 days, and then you can decide is it like suitable for you to use this Insightly CRM. Basically, as for me, it's pretty comfortable to compare with like Zoho or some others. Pretty comfortable to use. So if it will like look more easier for you, you can use it by yourself. So basically that's all for this video. Hope this video helped you out. If it is, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. I wish you a very good day and goodbye.